the table option lets you save folder information into a table. This allows for searching of the file contents in case the Windows search is not available, and it also allows for searching and browsing file using metadata. To start, we need to specify the connection and the table that we want to load our files into. We can create it. Click Add Table to create a new table, and we can call it folder 5. Execute. Select the folder 5. Click Update. Now we should be able to load the data into this folder. When you click Load data, all the files will be stored into this table, and few of the options are whether we want to store file contents to do file content search, and whether we want to OCR images, and also if we want to make our search really fast, and we can enable full text search. Let's go one option at a time. So if I checked all the options and just load the table, it says okay, data will be loaded. So there are 12 files or folders that got loaded. Next, we want to be able to look into the table. So we can, if we can click Edit Table and click on Show Data, we can see our data inside of it. Okay, so this is what got loaded. One nice feature is that we can create a data entry form against this data. And to do this, click Create Form button, and it says folder 5, fine, folder 5, and now we can open our folder, our table, and we can preview it. So this is how it looks like, and when we click on each file, we can see the information. Because we did not check file contents, the file contents field is empty. Now let's try to add a metadata. To add metadata, we would click Edit Table Schema and New Column. I'll just call it column 2. Let's add column 1 and column 2. Save, execute. So this is column 1 and column 2. Right, go back. Here are 2 columns. I can save the form now. So let's see how it's going to look. So here is our column 1 and column 2, and so we can add some information into it. Just say A, B, date, what, A and B here. Alright. Now when we do our search now, go back to general search, update, we can see our column 1 and column 2, and we can add it to our search columns, and we can also add it to the columns in the search results. Alright, so let's try to see how the search would look like with preview. So, alright, so we have our column 1 and column 2, and let's remove some of the columns from the created as a version. Alright, so here's column 1, column 2, and also we can search by column B. So we click B and see all the fields that have column B. Or I can do search of column A. Right. And so we can add more custom tags and update different values for each file or folder. Alright, so the next option would be to load the file contents. And when we do file contents, we click update in the load table. The file contents get populated. So it says updated 10 records because it updates only files and not folders. So let's see what happens now. So you can see the file contents got loaded, but not for the images because we did not select OCR. So let's see if we can OCR images, date, table, well, let's try to empty it and reload it. OCR takes some time. It takes about might take about a second for image. Alright, so let's see what happens now. So we got it here. Right, some OCR happened here, and it OCR'd an image over there. Let's see. There's no OCR. So it did load some data. What I'll try to do is update our file path, and I'll enable preview for images. Click save. You can see what exactly I was trying to do here. So there's nothing for the unicorn, and it couldn't really OCR this image. Right, finally, I want to show you the full text search. So now that we can search, well, and also now that we've enabled file contents, we should be able to do search by the file contents. Right, so here we have file contents, and for example, this text has some information, has some text inside of it. So we should be able to search by the file contents. So it found a file that has this particular content, and the way it happened is by searching within the table. But the thing is that if we have thousands or millions of files, it's going to be really slow. And to make things fast, we can enable full text search.